Keith Middlebrook, May 11, 2019. I'm here at the NFL Alumni, put on by the champion NFL player, Lionel Hamilton. This was a great event today. I just want to wish everybody success, health, wealth, and prosperity. Amazing speakers. Everybody check it out. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Lead 3-0 early. Mike Gilbert, Bill Lewis, Jody Jackson. Near side. Nane again. He's touched the ball twice. He's gained some yardage both times.
And lost contain on that backside. You know, that's Ralph Brown on the outside. Doesn't have much of a chance against a 320-pound Sasquatch running out there.
3rd and 2 from the 5. Chargers have one timeout remaining. Bullock blitz, end zone, touchdown. Legadou Nane had the big receptions early and scores the touchdown here. Billy Volek to the end zone.
Another great play. Billy Volek putting the ball right on the money. Tremendous job of catching it with his hands and pulling it in.
May 11, 2019, we have the NFL Charger champions here. Legadou Nane, Marcus McNeil, Stephen Cooper, Quentin Jammer. We're just here having a great time, success, wealth, and prosperity for everybody. You guys got something to say?
Yeah, holler at this guy if you want an 850 credit score. If not, he's going to be sitting on your ass on the side of the street.
This win, fellas. Give me some. Give me some.
Linebacker Stephen Cooper has led the Chargers in tackles for 3 straight seasons, a span that coincides with San Diego's 4 straight AFC West titles.
Time to play some football, baby.
A hard-hitting win against the 49ers would help Cooper's quest to see both streaks continue.
Come on, boy. We know what's at stake. We know what's at stake. Got to get this win, fellas. All 11 of us at one time doing one thing. Let's go.
Rivers will go shotgun from his own 42-yard line. Nane is out to the left. Jackson out to the right.
Let's go. Who you thinking? I like Jacko.
No score first quarter. Shotgun snap. Linebackers coming in. Rivers heaves it long, looking for Jackson. Moving under it and makes a leaping catch on the near sideline to the 10, 5, touchdown, San Diego.
Hey, what I'm running is throwing up in the air. It's like having a Brown go get one. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go. Nothing. 3-and-out turnovers. Got it. Let's get it. Left middle blast. Left middle blast. Dog. You seen that? Golly. Can't be nothing. I see you, B-Way. I see you, boy. Let's see you out there. Let's see you back out here, boy.
There's a stand back from shotgun. Pass rush coming, and Smith gets out of it. He's heading for the pylon, diving, and he's right on the pylon. Is he in?
Touchdown.
Yes, he is. Touchdown, Alex Smith. This game is an extra point away from being tied.
Again? We're close?
Challenge.
Challenge flag comes down now just before the extra point.
Don't the ball have to be inside the pylon, though, right? It has to be inside of it, correct?
The ball has to break the pylon, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It goes outside, the ball goes, just because he hits the pylon doesn't mean it's touchdown.
Yes, sir.
I know he hits the pylon. Does the ball break the plane of the goal line? Knees on the ground, ball doesn't quite cross the goal line. Be an interesting decision.
After review of the play, the runner's knee was down short of the goal line.
Let's go! 4th and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Let's count it about 6 inches. Why people keep trying these goal line stuff on us? Hey, Philly! Let's go! Get 70!
Rivers over the middle. Jackson got it. Touchdown, San Diego.
Jacko! That's how you play football. That's how you play football.
The Chargers trying to go up 24-0 here tonight.
Come on, Mikey. Put your foot in the ground, baby.
Hand off Tolbert, bashing his way. Touchdown, San Diego.
Mikey! Good job. Good job, boy. It ain't over yet. 12 minutes. Come on, Philly. Come on, home.
Rivers fires near side. Jackson again. His third touchdown of this game.
Great call, baby.
Your final score here, the Chargers 34 and the 49ers 7.
I'll see you soon.
And stepping up, James underneath, the ball comes loose. It is picked up by the Chargers, Paul Oliver.
Watch this, his leg's going to get pinned right underneath him as he's getting tackled, and that's a position your body does not want to be in. And sometimes the last thing you're thinking about when that happens to you is where the ball is. Of course, they do a pretty good job ripping that thing out of there too, but the knee was not down.
Second and 4. Short drop, pump fake, and center of the field just throws it up, and it's intercepted by Quentin Jammer.
In the NFL, trust their arms so much they want to gun the football on every throw. In this case, I think what we've seen from prior today is he puts touch on a lot of his passes.
I'm here at the NFL Alumni with these two incredible champions, Elvin Ciano and also Darren Carrington. Darren, you got something to say?
Yeah, you know, I just want to, first of all, thank you for having me. And this is just about NFL alumni. I know there's a lot of guys that's all spread out through the country, but I encourage you to get involved in NFL alumni. There's a lot of benefits, a number of great programs to really help you to transition. But also, it's always good to get with fellow brothers who you've gone to war with. So, encourage you, get involved.
You're also a pastor too, a powerful pastor relationships counselor too, right?
Yes, pastor at the Rock Church, marriage and family, and it's always, again, experience is not always the best teacher because sometimes you can learn from other people's experience, which can be a much greater teacher.
This guy prevents a lot of damages that can go on. He's amazing. He's an amazing speaker here today. Where can they contact you at?
They can contact me at Rock Church, sdrock.com, sdrock.com/marriage, and I'll help you out.
This guy's an amazing speaker. Trust me on this. Alvin, what we got going on?
We got a few things going on. Finishing up my engineering master's and also working in the fitness industry, training, fitness modeling, all things of that sort as well. And also giving back to the community. Always good to build that community, reach out to younger kids, next generation, make sure they have the proper technique football-wise and also a good mindset overall.
This guy's a leader in the community doing great things. Where can they contact you at?
Yeah, you can follow me on all social medias, A1, and then Ciano, SCIONEAUX. So A1, and then SCIONEAUX, Ciano.
All right, we just want to say success, health, wealth, and happiness and family to everybody. Peace.
Yeah.
He drives me to these events, and I end up signing Terrell Owens and Anthony Miller, Clayton Porter, Santana Moss, Roscoe Paris, Dexter Jackson, Lorenz Coles, and they go, Keith, can we have a conversation? Well, what's up? They go, well, I'm making a lot of money. I make a lot of money, but I can't get any real estate. I'm trying to start a business. And so in life, I think we'll all agree, if you're gonna purchase a home, you're gonna get a car, you're gonna start a business, insurance, banking, what's the first thing they're gonna check? Credit. I'm sorry, every day we all gotta face it, right? And we know when we're on the field, we gotta take care of business on the field. Well, stuff's hitting the fan, right? So like, here's an example, respectfully. Dominic Easy of the Los Angeles Rams just went to Super Bowl. Keith, I got these great income checks. On this $4.1 million home, they want me to pay cash because my credit's destroyed. Because he had a girlfriend, co-sign for this, co-sign for that, right? We all know how that went. Scores. We've all been through it. I've been through it. Okay. So cleaned his credit up. So now he got 10% down. So it's a lot better to come up with 400,000 than 4.1 million, right? But with an 800 score, you can get inside of a $500,000 home or a 1 million because they'll finance the down payment, the 20%. They'll finance it, and they'll finance the 80% principal. So it's called a first and a second. So with a ballpoint pen and a driver's license, you're in a $500,000 home with $200,000 of equity. Pretty exciting? You do that 10 times, that's $2 million. So I'm the guy, I put these two businesses completely in my name personally, 2 fitness centers, 25 years ago. Things went south because I had to go for a custody battle with my daughter. Anyway, foreclosures, repossessions, bankruptcies, all that, they said you're screwed for 10 years. I deleted my foreclosures 72 hours later. Deleted all the late payments. So I took my score from no score to 854. Then the guy next to me says, hey Keith, that's what I need. I said, but dude, I gotta work. He goes, well, I'll pay you. So then I start picking up all these players, okay, and realizing our lives depend on our credit. And all of us, when we were growing up, we had this magical thing called a credit report that nobody's ever signed up for. No one had an attorney. No one had a class, right? Right? And then you call it credit, but they'll put parking tickets on there. If you have insurance, Kaiser and Blue Shield, they'll put these collections from medical agencies on there, right? So I'm the guy that deletes all that. Collections, late payments, tax liens, judgments, bankruptcies, foreclosures, repossessions, child support. I'll delete it. So this way you have 800 scores. One second. You have 800 scores. And then, with that, we set up an LLC, and we get unsecured business lines of credit. So this means B of A Platinum, $100,000. Citibank Platinum, $250,000. Now, my average client, I get 2.5 to 3.5 million unsecured lines of credit. Now, that's for the lazy ones. So, I'm the guy, in case you guys need the 800 scores. That's what I do. Any questions?
Yeah, walk me through how you got $200,000 in equity in a $1 million home or a $500,000.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, the first and the second, right?
Because you're in debt.
You're in the whole
for those two things.
Okay, I'm using a rough number. Let's say you found a home. You can get into it. It was a foreclosure. You can get into it for 500 grand.
You're talking about foreclosures.
Right. So the guy says, hey, you can get into this property here for $500,000.
I'm sorry. I understand that.
Could be 130. Could be 220. I'm just using.
You're talking about distressed properties.
Exactly.
You're not talking about a home and leveraging the leverage dollars.
Well, if there's a property, you can get it for X amount of dollars. There's a margin in it.
No, I understand.
Okay.
I misunderstood when you just said a property. I realized you're talking about distressed properties.
Sure.
Let's say I had a $2 million line of credit that's unsecured and I pass away. What happens?
Okay, I like that. I would like to get you $3 million, so this way we have $1 million to completely pay the payments for 16 to 22 years. But if you pass away, if you have no heirs, then it's wiped away. Plus, it's an LLC, limited liability corporation, separating it from you personally. That's a very good question. So it's just written off the books. The bank takes the money, writes it off in their taxes. No one's hurt. Great question. Any other questions?
The reason the bank's giving you the LLC to the LLC is they're going to have you borrow extra and put it away for 15 years to pay your payments. So they know you're not going to default.
Well, that's my 2/3 program. 2/3 principal, 1/3 to pay the payments. Let's use a round number of say $300,000 or $3 million. $2 million is the principal. Let's use $1 million to pay those payments for 16 to 22 years, because you got to get that business into the marketplace. We need advertising, social media. You got employees. Let's not depend on the business to pay that payment, which a lot of us do as an entrepreneur. All the companies I started, which I have 24 now, I was bootstrapping. I had to stress on making those payments every month. So if you're able to run your business while the payment's being made by the money that you've taken down, now you don't have stress. You can go to work and focus on the business.
Yeah, I have a business, and we're just starting. I'm like 5 years in right now.
Okay.
And we're just starting to qualify for the unsecured. We're an escort. We're just starting to qualify for the unsecured lines of credit or loans.
Okay.
Are you saying that basically at zero, you're getting unsecured loans for the companies that or the people you work with?
I love this question.
Because I'll just say right now, I find it hard to believe you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here's the question. Do 800 score people, do those people miss payments?
Yes.
Ever? Who said yes?
And I have an 800 credit score.
And you have an 800 credit score. Okay. The last crash, 09, 08, everybody remember that? Okay. Remember people say, oh, I have this awesome business lines of credit, but my personal credit's trash, right? That will never happen again. The bank says he's going to run his business the way he runs his personal life. 800 scores, 99.9% of the time, they don't miss payments. That's why their score is 800. I like to land between 825 to 850. If you're 825 to 850 on any bank, they're not going to let you walk away. And so, yes, I get unsecured lines of credit on 800 scores the very day of the LLC. Thank you so much. And I'll show it to you. What's that? Jim, can I do it?
I did it. Well, I've got other players.
What's your question?
Yeah, what sort of evaluation process of the business? I get that it's unsecured, but is the LLC the only vehicle that the banks can say, okay, a business is a business?
Well,
because purportedly this money's to help the business develop.
Right.
So the payments are taken care of, but the principal that needs to get paid back over the term of the loan.
Okay.
What sort of assurances does the bank have as a lender that that money's going to get paid back? They've got to evaluate something. I get that it's unsecured, but that's a lot of money to give to somebody like me that maybe isn't a good business owner.
How do you get it past underwriting almost?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Thank you so much for this question. I had these guys that went through 08 and 09, and they were vice presidents of banks, and one's name was Joel at Chase. And he goes, Keith, I have 8 foreclosures on my credit report. I got a 496 credit score. I said, so Joel, how can I help you? Keith, if I'm not back to 830 days, I gotta put my stuff in boxes and leave. I said, really? You've been there for 18 years. He went, Keith, you can't have a 400 credit score and be a vice president of a bank. Okay, bam, 800, now what? What do my clients get? Keith, give me your 800 scores, you set up the business profile, and I'll fund those people unsecured lines of credit. Now back to this other question here. If you're getting that business off the ground, at least you have that business. Because that's the problem for many people. They have great business ideas, but they don't have.
10th play of the drive for the Saints. Second and goal. Hamilton, touchdown.
Hamilton is in. Touchdown, Saints.
I'm here with the champion, NFL champion, Lionel Hamilton.
Yes.
Played for the Saints.
Yep.
Also, he's the president of the NFL Alumni.
Chapter.
Lanny, you got something to say?
No, I think it was a great event. He had really hit on some good topics about our players and taking care of their credit, future things they could do with their credit, opportunities that he may have. I think it was good for those guys to hear that and hear all the speakers come out. And one successful second annual board meeting that we had, and I'm excited for it.
He's an amazing speaker. He put together a great event today. I think it was amazing success. Everyone on the panel really brought something to the table. I think there was great value in this whole meeting today. And Lionel Hamilton set this whole thing up, and we really appreciate you, bro.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, sir. All right.
All right now.
Thank you very much.
Yes.